when you've got the funds, okay, the resources to do it, but you want to do it and get rid of some of those stupid things that you're doing that are sucking your time and keeping you from hitting that mountaintop of success and finding your harmony at work. That was the key word in Rocky's dictionary: harmony, not work-life balance, but harmony in your life. And how do you do that? That is really hard to achieve, because sometimes it feels like highway to hell, and sometimes it feels like stairway to heaven. Welcome to the Small Business Safari, where I help guide you to avoid those traps, pitfalls, and dangers that lurk when navigating the wild world of small business ownership. I'll share those gold nuggets of information and invite guests to help accelerate your ascent up that mountaintop of success. It's a jungle out there, and I want to help you traverse to the levels of owning your own business that can get you bogged down and distract you from achieving your own personal and professional goals. So strap in, adventure team, and let's take a ride through the safari and get you to the mountaintop. Hey everybody, it's Chris again, and welcome to the Safari Podcast mini episode where I am going to talk about talking with Rocky, the Spreadsheet King. That's a little bit trite, but it was awesome to talk with him. A lot of great gold nuggets that came out of this. He uses the Mike Michalowicz Profit First Consulting Program to help his clients achieve better success in understanding their financials. Of course, with everything, the stories are a lot better than just the data, right? We all need to have the data. We all need to have those spreadsheets and those great financials, because that's how we're going to make sure that we got our business running like we want, so we can have the lifestyle we want. But when we start talking about stories, it's so much more impactful because it's going to resonate with all of us a lot better. He went from entrepreneurship to corporate, back to entrepreneurship. He did it right in the beginning of the pandemic, but he had a great plan of having 3 years to start. Gold nugget there. Put a 3-year plan together and give yourself a 3-year runway to make some money. That's hard for a lot of us to really understand. I'm not going to sit around for 3 years and not make any money. You're right. You're not. You're going to want to make money. And we did. And I joked about that in the meeting, is that I wish I would have had a little bit more realistic view when I started my own company. And I thought about how I was doing it. And then when I started my second one, the Home Service Institute, I thought I'd be up and rocking within 6 months. And it's taken us a year to get it going. But now it's starting to really go. Having a good 3-year plan worked. He also talked about the value of networking. If you have listened to any of these podcasts, you know that I think networking is huge. I don't care if you're introverted. I don't care if you're time starved. You want to find a way to network, because networking helps you grow. Your network is your net worth. You've probably heard that. So it was something I had to learn a lot when I came out of the corporate world, but I realized I had done it. I just did it differently then. And that I was always looking for people who could help me and people that I could help and give back and also get from other people. But in networking, you get out there and start to learn, because a lot of us small business owners, we're lonely people, right? If you listen to this, I'm talking to you. Hopefully I'm making you a little less lonely, because I feel for you, man. I am right there with you doing this and taking care of things, so we can do this together. Rocky also talked about the fact that you have to figure out when your financials are in good shape. But do you use a fractional CFO? Wow, that sounds like a lot of money, man. I don't think I can do that. And so I would have said I did not want to do a fractional CFO because of the same thing, just the money that you had to spend to do it. However, understanding your books and finding somebody who understands how your books should look better than you is something you ought to look at. And that is the great question of, when do you get outside help and when do you not get outside help? You want to get outside help when you've got the funds, okay, the resources to do it, but you want to do it and get rid of some of those stupid things that you're doing that are sucking your time and keeping you from hitting that mountaintop of success and finding your harmony at work. That was the key word in Rocky's dictionary: harmony, not work-life balance, but harmony in your life. And how do you do that? That is really hard to achieve, because sometimes it feels like highway to hell, and sometimes it feels like stairway to heaven for me, because I like harmony. I love music, especially classic rock. It's awesome to get into it, but finding that harmony is always difficult to find. But if you really start to think about getting rid of the things that are mundane or things you hate doing and offsourcing them to somebody else who actually probably really likes doing it, man, just think about how much more you can get out of it. We are trying to build a lifestyle because we started our own business. And what does that lifestyle look like? Well, the lifestyle I've got now after 14 years is starting to suit me. My kids are grown now. I've got more free time. I spend some time doing some travel, and I spend some time giving back in the community. And this year, I'm really focused on providing a legacy impact in helping other small businesses and helping young entrepreneurs in the making. I have a summer entrepreneurship class, a class I do for people in college, maybe just out of college, where we do it just 4 or 5 sessions over the course of the summer. But I'm teaching them all those things they didn't learn in school. And I don't say that to say that they're not doing the right things in school, although Rocky did bring that up. I'm telling you, I'm giving you gritty, real world examples and advice and opening up your network to other entrepreneurs. If you're a young person, listen to this podcast. And what's young? Well, it's anybody who's a year younger than me. So that makes a lot of you younger than me. But if you're young, guess what? Old people really want to help you. And if you find and you're engaging and you're interesting and you ask them great questions, they're going to want to help you. I am helping a number of young people right now who are in college and looking for jobs, not even with me. Just, hey, Mr. Lalvani, can I ask you a question? Yeah. And quit calling me Mr. Lalvani. I'm already old enough. Just call me Chris, man. And they talk, and I want to help them. I want to help expand their network so they can expand their net worth. And with that, let's make it a great day and keep getting up that mountaintop of success using that harmony, because we want to go to Stairway to Heaven. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Small Business Safari. Don't forget to go out and rate, review, and follow me. And if you like this episode, go out and check out my other episodes, or check out my Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn for other great content. And remember, your positive attitude will help you achieve your higher altitude in the wild world of small business ownership. Until next time, make it a great day, Adventure Team.